Team Bluegrass Superhero. Today we have Eddie's first place Android deck profile. I don't know how he keeps on getting first place, guys. We need somebody to come into Bluegrass and take him down. I don't. It's crazy, guys. I guess just go ahead and show him the deck, man.
Alright, so today I played Androids. Of course, I picked Android 17 as the leader and flips into 17 and 18. If you don't know what they do, this is an older leader. Permanent, all your Android 17s and 18s, their cost gets reduced by 1, and then at 6 life you awaken and draw 2, which is unique. And then on the awaken side, they still get the reduced cost of 1 for the 18s and 17s. And then if you're at 4 less life, all your 17s and 18s permanently gain 5,000 power, including the leader. So, which is ridiculous, and you also still draw a card, of course, when he attacks.
And you built this deck like last night for a friend of ours, right?
Yeah.
To play around with, and then you played it in the tournament.
Yeah, because he's a modern Magic player, so he wasn't able to, because our tournaments run side by side. So I decided to give this deck some testing, or some good hard testing in our tournament. We actually had a pretty good local today, and then I just took down the tournament again.
And there's a bounty up for anybody who comes in and like beat them. You get like packs or something like that.
Well, it's 1 pack for every round we have, and then if you beat me, you get a free pack, which our store owner is gracious to do. So, all right, I'm gonna get with the deck profile now. So I'm gonna start off with 4 create androids that you just pay 1, draw 2, then you discard. Fills your graveyard if you're playing Overwhelm, which I'm really not in this deck, because I just try to make this as budget as possible to help get another player in. So I have 4 create androids just to cycle through the deck and hope to draw them pieces. Only play 3 negates because this is an aggro deck. This one's probably the best one because it's like full power energy but stronger. You get to discard a card and destroy a cost 3 or less on your opponent's side of the field after negating the attack. Then I'll play 4 Dr. Giroux. He searches the top 3 for an android and adds it to your hand. And I play 4 the new Gohan from set 4. He's self-awakening, gains 10k and critical when he attacks after taking life. Now this card was so clutch today, even though it's a super combo, but it's a reverse super combo in a way. Instead of you drawing a card, you make your opponent discard a card. And when you're playing a bunch of criticals, they're not getting cards in their hand, and then you're also putting more pressure on their hand with this super combo by just discarding multiple cards. Or if I would just save these for the end of the game and then just push really hard for either to set up their life at 2 or just going for the kill shot, and then they can't combo out of it. This card was just ridiculous. Now, one of the combo pieces of the deck is the Dreadful Duo Android 17. So he has critical if they send the card that gets sent to the grave by this critical, your opponent can, or you pay 1 green, then if it's a 3 cost or less, you can pay 1 green to summon a 3-drop or lower Android 18 out of your hand, which I'll get to the Wombo combo piece later on. This was another MVP. It's a 2-drop 1500. You can attack with, and then it restands, and it has blocker. I mean, there's no downside about attacking with it unless you run into a revenge, but there's not that many revenge cards going around right now. Next is Dreadful Duo Android 18. It's like the 17, but with critical, and during your turn, if the opponent's card was sent with a cost of 4 or higher, you can pay 1 green to KO a 3-drop or lower. So yeah, it was a pretty good card. I mean, just combo any of the Dreadful Duos with Furthering Destruction Champa. It just allows you to just gain so much advantage. Now I'll play just 2 Chilling Terror 17s just to kind of stop Super Saiyan 3s awaken, try to neg them 2 more cards out of their hands if they're forced to awaken early. Because it's a 2-drop, so you can get him on the board pretty easily. and stop your opponent from drawing or 2 extra cards whenever they awaken. I do kind of want to bump him up to 4 just because Super Saiyan 3 is so relevant, and everybody wants to play Super Saiyan 3, so this card actually might get bumped up to 4 if I can. Now, I was talking about there's an Android 18 card that was part of a Wombo combo, and it's twin sister Android 18. So you bring her out with the Dreadful Duo, Android 17, and then when you summon her, you swing with her, discard a card, and then you can restand a 17, which you try to do with the critical just to neg them more cards out of their hands with the crit. So it just puts on pressure, especially late game. You have, I have 2 twin brother 17s. It's the same thing as 18, but opposite. You restand a Android 18. Just puts pressure every once in a while, but he was mostly energy. Now, I play 4 Furthering Destruction Champas.
Obvious reasons.
Yeah, like, just being comboed with the Dreadful Duos, it was amazing, because you basically get 2 chances to proc their effects. I mean, everybody knows crit plus double strike is insane.
Right.
And then I played 3 of the new Limitless Energy Android 17 out of the Ultimate Box. When you play this and you have an Android leader, or no, a green leader, my bad. Choose one of your opponent's battle cards and KO it. And it's a blocker with barrier. 20k goes up to 25 with the leader at 4 less life, so it's just a good solid card. I might cut it down to 2 just because this deck is so aggro. You really don't want high drops, which the 4 and 5 drops are too big for this deck, honestly. Now I played 3 of the what used to be the best card in the cells or the Android decks back in set 2, in my opinion. The Exterminating Energy Android 18. She has double strike, and when she attacks a leader, your opponent automatically discards a card. So 25 double strike in the late game is crucial, especially when she's discarding a card. If they don't have the negate, this girl's going to close out the game most likely. Then I played 3 Expanding Energy Android 17. He has double strike also, just like his sister, and then when he attacks, draw cards until you have 4 cards in your hand. This card ended a lot of games too today. It was just ridiculous because a lot of them were 5k, or you draw them to super combos pretty quickly, and then you just hit them for double strike. Like, this deck's combos are just insane. I don't know, like, I really like this deck. I think this is a good top tier deck. Of course, I just built this over the night, so just to help a friend out. But if I give it a little bit more tweaking, I seriously think this is a top contender, no matter whose hands this deck's in whose hands. So sorry about like all the or stuttering about like their effects. I'm not really used to the androids, but it was a very fun deck, and I recommend it. This deck probably will cost you about $40 if you want to get a good cheap deck. So, I mean, that's it for the deck.
Is there anything you might change in it?
Like I said, I'll probably bump up the Chilling Terrors up to 4 just because Super Saiyan 3 is so relevant right now. And then just change some counts on some of the androids. But that's about it.
Okay.
So this is Team Bluegrass Super. So leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time.